Hello everybody, Jet here, and welcome back to our Rogue Trader playthrough where we are about to land on Janus, or Janus, however I pronounce it, guys. If you remember, last time we were actually a couple of systems over, just going to drop to the universe map to show you where, but basically there was nothing, it was much of the muchness over here, the pirates we could avoid, and there were a few planets with not much of interest on. Basically, what we really need before we can do anything else is, we need more extractors, to be fair. So today, we are going to make landfall on Janus. Oh, and we're also going to, we've also got a new thing building currently on, Foulstone here, which I don't believe blocks off the other things, but we'll find out. Anyway, without further ado, let's go to Janus. Janus? I don't know. I think they shout Janus when we're down there, so let's make landfall. Take my main team. Oh, and we've also got a really cool, really interesting flamer, but it's a single continuous line, really long, which I can potentially use, so I may put it on, Sister Argenta. I may not. It's a 50-50. Though you can use flamers in melee. Though she seems to be able to use everything in melee, so I might just give her ranged weapons to happily use in melee. Ah, a proper greeting. Eldar. That is Eldar. That is 100% Eldar, guys. I may know I have played before. A lavishly dressed noble woman in opulent silk gown watches you with an expectant air. I welcome you on behalf of the noble house Viat ab Aram. My name is Venza Janus Viat ab Aram af Koronus. By the grace of the Emperor and the will of the rogue trader Theodora von Valentius, I serve as planetary governor and Imperial High Commander-in-Chief of this world. And greetings to you, noble Werzeran. It has been years since your last visit to Janus. I am glad to see you again. It is a good sign when a rogue trader's seneschal does not visit a subject planet for a long time. Isn't that correct, Lady Viat? It means the governor is taking care of all matters, and there is no need for the seneschal to interfere. I hear praise in those words, and I thank you for them. In truth, the arrival of In truth, your arrival in place of the esteemed Lady von Valentius is quite unexpected. FYI, if you've not noticed or you've not heard me say it, I'm very dyslexic, so I will fall over things occasionally, guys, so please bear with me. Theodora is dead. Such tragic news. I will see to it that the planet observes a month of mourning.
For Janus!
See, they say Janus as they're killing people. I think coming and speaking to me in a big open place is a really bad, unhealthy idea for people.
Furious retribution. Give me strength.
Save. So I got to this point earlier, but I actually had a crash. Not to do with the game. I have some random weird ass PC issues at the moment, and they hit me.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Now I discovered something while doing this. So the AI seems to be being really cheeky, so it will attack its own people, but it seems to attack its own people in the best way of damaging me at the same time. Oh, I can't equip the flamer in combat, can I? I mean... let's use wildfire, however, make it free to this free ability use.
Oh.
That'll do nicely. I think Argenta is enjoying setting people on fire. I think Argenta enjoys setting on people on fire a little bit too much. I want to stand here when I shoot. Ooh, let's make sure we use some prey. Let's just define some prey. To give me buffs when I do this. Basically, the reason I set myself up here is because I've got a good chance to shoot through. Like so.
Who, if not me?
Your end was inevitable.
Ah, I didn't quite get two kills with one shot, but still. And we gain some temporary hit points by doing that.
My ears are ringing.
Seriously? Can I fire that guard? In fact, can I execute that guard, please, guys?
Choking me.
Accidentally on purpose shooting me in the head, I'm sure. Ooh. What is happening? Ah, they blew a hole through. It was. I assume it was meant to show me the gate while they blew a hole through. And the Eldar is definitely helping. Idara, why don't you go make people burn?
If only you knew what awaits you.
Buff Cassia, please. I'm a little worried she's gonna get squished. I want to try and use my fire ability to create a big boom, but we'll see. I've never managed to get it to work, so... If I'm using it wrong, by the way, let me know. Oof! Ah, you gits! I mean, at least they stun their own people just as much. I hate stun grenades. Sorry. Hello. Goodbye. Oh, let's buff everybody's guns. Again, I'm probably, while I like my tech priest, I'm probably not going to keep him in long run. Oh, that's why I couldn't do it. I was like, why can't I charge? It's fine. Everything is fine.
Victory is imminent.
Pop an AoE, AoE buff on people. Make people more survivable, please.
Stop it!
I think setting people on fire is a very good idea. Ah, yeah, no, I did hit all three.
Faith without deeds is worthless. You, my emperor!
Burn! I have a feeling Argenta's just cackling. slaughter. I want to try and leave them alive because I'm not struggling here, let's be honest.
It's as
I
good as
should have used
done.
that earlier because I want to try and use the AoE effect to see if it actually, if I understand how it works properly. Don't shoot me again. Of course he shot me again. Damn it. So his fire is quite brutal. I like it. I'm not going to get another go of Adara before this combat finishes one way or the other.
Flesh is weak, yet iron knows no pain. Advancing.
Should have gone to melee. I'm probably only going to take him when I specifically need him.
Just a minor setback. I will do my...
Again, should have cast that first. Never mind. But again, it gives me the chance to cast the defenses, which mean I'm more likely to parry and the like. Rear line! So just assigning myself as the rear line to make myself much more survivable.
I will endure.
I'm sorry. I know I was going to try and keep him alive, but it's just not going to happen, is it?
I'll do it.
Nah. Oh, I completely missed them
I'll
still
see
being
to it
alive.
personally.
Pain cleanses the body.
After all this, he's going to kill him, isn't he? Oh, you fuck. You absolute goit. So let's see. Psychic power only impacts creatures suffering from warp burn or burning. Oh, so it doesn't have to be her burning.
I know what is to come. On it.
Burn!
Anything else?
Oh, yeah. Pascal is not doing good. I think I got a bit cocky with this fight.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
Oh, you see, no longer on fire. Darn it. Oh, shit. I don't even have any goddamn... Ah! Boss man, help! Okay, the dangers of using the warp just seriously seem to outweigh the benefits, guys. Cleanse it with holy bolts of fire. I mean, I guess it's more experience, but still. Oof.
Another enemy down.
Yeah, we really do not seem to be doing well at the moment, guys.
On it.
We're at a tactical disadvantage.
A diversionist rebel. Okay, good. Kill your friends. Please. Please keep killing your friends. No, don't shoot me in the back again. That warden. That particular warden. I'm not sure whose side he's actually on, guys. I'll rephrase that. I think he's on the other guy's side. You know what? I think I want to buff myself. Can't do it to her twice, can I? Boo. Not much I can do just now. Now I can see them. Just don't. Hey, I can finally make it happen. Boom! It didn't even work. You know what? I'm just gonna hide. I don't want Adara to die.
Target well struck. Indeed.
Really? Really? Oh, that was harder than it should have been, guys. That should not have been that difficult to do. Your ladyship, Emperor preserve us. Are you alright? Do not fret, layperson. We have grown used to the outrageous slovenliness amongst the wardens of every world we visit. Pale greyness is stirring like a peasant at a noose, this present like a noose. His words are laden with fear for our well-being, yet he fears for his own even more. Can I please? Can I please? Oh, I'm fine. Not. Praise the throne. I will personally escort you to the governor. I'll find my own way. Stand aside. I'm absolutely fed up with the enforcers on this goddamn planet. Ooh, that's good. I think they are slightly better than what we've currently got. Yes, they are. Oh, it's another long las. I already have a long las, don't I? I've got a proper sniper. Ooh. That is ridiculously good for her. Let's equip a few grenades and a few more health kits. I don't really care about the care for the blinding grenades. Or gas grenades. There you go, that'll do for now.
Ugh,
I
damn it.
always have a backup plan.
Right, let us go exploring. So the Eldar was up here somewhere. But I don't think they are now. Medicaid, let's have a look at this.
Keep your wits about
I'm
you.
still new to the art of exploring.
There we go. Ooh. It's an interesting one. Probably more of a J thing, but I'm
Always
not
keep
using
your
her
eye
at
on
the
the
moment.
prize.
Let's head up into this pretty looking garden, because I know the Eldar's here. Sorry, the strange looking human. Oh, they don't appear just yet, do they? I did this last time. I was like, where are they? Doing our usual looting the crap out of everything thing.
Is there money to be made?
We may well pop back to the ship before we go anywhere else.
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
Interesting. Broken cogitator there. Let's wander down here. Yeah, I think most of the stuff here doesn't actually appear until after we've been inside, so let's go inside. There we go. Let's go speak to the governor about the mess they let happen on my landing. How dare they?
I always have a backup plan.
Your seneschal is always there for you.
Your ladyship, the most honourable Jet von Valentius. The governor is awaiting your offices. She is protected by walls and guards. Would you prefer to meet alone or with your entourage? With my entourage. Your ladyship, accept my abject apologies for the reprehensible stunt that spoiled the reception. Even in my worst nightmares, I could never have imagined. You can stop apologising, I'm not offended. Thank you, your ladyship. Believe me, I am indefinitely sorry that the troubles of Janus have reached us, even here. The most protected place on Janus, as they said. The companion standing next to Vincenza respectfully bows her head. She is doggedly trying to turn her head towards you, but it is obvious she is watching through her lowered... trying not to turn through her lowered lashes. Yeah. Yeah, superb shot. Ah, you must be referring to Juliet, our chief ally in the struggle against the rebels. I have turned a blind eye to her horrific mutations, given the undoubted advantage she brings. You see, Juliet comes from the local degenerate stock of this world, and knows Janus like the back of her hand. So she has provided several leads as to where we can find bases and secret storehouses. Although I admit that at times I am tempted to send her away from the estate. Her unnaturalness means that speaking with her always leaves me feeling uneasy. Such a gaunt, unfeminine figure. And so tall. Eldar! Eldar! If you wish to speak to Juliet, you will find her outside in the orangery, most likely by the gazebo. She prefers to keep her distance from the others. Can we supply footfall? Yes and no, your ladyship. If the question is, can such an expansive, fertile world as this one feed a few thousand void rats? Of course it can. We lose more provisions to gnawing pests every cycle than those on footfall could eat in their entire lives. But can we ship the provisions? Not a chance. Any cargo shuttle that leaves the surface will be the target for attack. The rebels will not hesitate to bring it down, sending flaming debris over the capital. Our silos could become the targets for sabotage. Food could be poisoned or mined. The logistics of transporting supplies to footfall will only be possible once the uprising has been completely crushed. What's happening? Several months ago, uprisings broke out on Janus, and I was not even notified at first. Griping worms are for wardens to worry about. Alas, I only learned what was happening after the miscreant began targeting noble families. And then it became apparent that the Administratum's accounts had referred to as unrest was in fact organised attacks on infrastructure and society leaders. They have already brought 13 agri-complexes to a halt, and have now moved on to assassination attempts. My wardens are doggedly tracking down the rebels, but their leaders are slipping from our grasp yet again. If Janus can fulfill its food supplies under the current... Can we? Yeah. I risk angering you, your ladyship, but this is nothing compared to to shamelessly deceiving you. Let us consider the situation dispassionately. Even the most talented logistics experts of the Administratum are unable to guarantee stable tithes when the shuttles are wary of landing at the spaceport, and the terrified peasants are indulging a dangerous minority within their ranks. Until the usual order of things is restored on Janus, any trade is nigh on impossible. Considering what has occurred, your visit is a true blessing. You see, Janus does not have its own fleet. We could organise a planet-wide search if we had ships at our disposal. Ships like yours, your ladyship. Perhaps you will find a way to support our subjects in our hour of need. I'm sure even approximate coordinates would be sufficient to have ground forces and your ship's crew work together to hunt down the enemy. I promise you, I will, yeah. I will get to the bottom of this. I'm sure they must have something to say to the mistress of their world. I am immeasurably grateful for your assistance. If any of those who attacked the estate had survived, then perhaps you could have a valuable source of information. But you made an example of them for the rest of the foolish rabble. Incidentally, I did overhear the wardens talking about some kind of stranger in the area. Besides that, We still do not know who let loose those reprobates into the estate. The person who did might know something. I, as well as my retinue, are at your service. My secretary is checking the staff as we speak and removing all trace of the attack from the estate. An esteemed Magus, who is responsible for our agronomic efforts on the planet, is also here. He happened to be visiting this week to deliver his personal report. Who is this person standing next to you? One of my ladies in waiting, Amelia. Amelia performs secretarial duties and helps to remain in constant contact with those families who are most responsible for the productivity and prosperity of Janus. I trust my advisors implicitly, and over time Amelia has become not merely a faithful companion, but almost a shadow. Losing her would be like losing my right hand. To bathe in your light, the light of your greatness, is a true honor, rogue trader. I must take my leave. Ah! Okay, let's go out and speak to people. First thing first, let's go recruit the mutant. The hideous mutant. So I believe now you can actually recruit one of the Dark Eldar as well, potentially. Not going to do it. Well, we'll see how it happens, how it plays out, but I'm not necessarily planning on doing it. Ah, you see, lots of people have now magically appeared out here. Ylret.
Iliad Lenevis greets you, Elantark.
You are not a mutant.
I have met souls like you before. You travel a path that offers you enlightenment. A rare gift among your limited kind. My soul is nothing kin to yours. Your kind call us Xenos, as if we are all as one. I came here to protect the Lilithon by assisting the governor against her enemies. Will you hear me, or be blinded to sense by your precepts?
Just attack. 10 seconds ago, my son. I will speak with you, Ylret, however I say your name. You keep your hands where I can see them.
I have banished the shadow of doubt from your thoughts regarding my nature. Now you will answer my question. Why have you sought me out? I am Elantark. My hand parried the death promised to the ruler of these people, and I aided you in battle against the Lost Ones.
Why do you call me Elantark?
Because that is what you are. Elantark means stranger from the darkness amidst the stars. You descended on flame-winged machines in a dark time when the air of the planet is soaked in blood and pain. Will you be the one to bring peace to the Lilithon?
Do you know who is behind the uprisings on the planet?
There is a malevolence here that drives your kin down the path of violence.
What do you know about the rank and file?
Only that they threaten the established order. There is much risk to this world should the ruler die.
Ylret's face is unreadable, but you detect a strange tension in her voice. How did you come here?
The world you call Janus was once created by the will of my kin. I have far more right to be on the Lilithon than any of you.
It's been called Janus, Janus by me. Why are you helping the governor?
This world is in distress. I wish to protect it from unnecessary. But you are not asking for help, Elantark. You are merely asking questions, the answers to which are either unimportant or wreathed in shadow. Explore this place. Speak to those who know.
Yeah.
Simple task for you, and an insurmountable challenge for me, since my very appearance provokes fear and suspicion. When you learn anything, tell me. Perhaps then my answers will be helpful to your search.
If you want, you can join me. None of the locals will dare look askance at you in a rogue trader's presence.
So be it. I am ready.
Lyra's abilities, Xenovisera. She's a ranger who follows the path of the outcast and has skills in ranged combat without equal. Lyra does not use human weapons and can wear Eldari armor, or if she learns future Drakari. So unique ability instantly ends a turn. Okay. There we go. Right. So obviously we need to... Oh god, I've got to fully level her up. She's just an operative. I mean, I say she's just an operative. Let's look at her gear, though, as well. Because I might have better for her. Why can't it be equipped by her?
That is beneath me.
That's weird. Right, I guess we're doing a bit of leveling up. Yay! Oh no, she's already... I'm going to go down an assassin route again here. Instant free attack. Let's have a look down here. No, nothing I can really see of use. Create an opening. There we go. More stuff about around critical hits. There we go. So there we go. We have an Eldar in our party. Woo! Let's wander this way. I wonder what I'll find up here. Not. Sorry, I have done all this before in the beta, so, and the alpha, so I've got a fairly good idea of things which are about to happen. You're too late, Viat dogs. I'm the master of my own fate. It's you, your ladyship. The God Emperor must have brought you here. I beg, help the rebels and save Janus. Forgive me, your ladyship. If only I'd known it was you. My eyes deceived me. We have little time now, I swear, but I'll tell you everything. Be quick. In the name of Golden Throne, your ladyship, show mercy on a humble worker, the Salt of Janus. Save them. Vitezla Viat, the untouchable governor and leader of the nobility, is creating something monstrous behind closed doors. She uses the Imperium's interests as a smokescreen and purports to be a scholar, but her actions are poisoning our planet. Did you know that the settlements that fail to pay their due tithes on time have been allowed to pay with people instead? They even deliver them to order. Sometimes old folks, sometimes children. I seen those people. I seen them be delivered to the estate. And then I never seen or heard from them again. They go into the secret rooms and don't come out, your ladyship. Ever. Fresh meat to entertain the nobility. Some things never change, whether you're on my planet or anywhere in the righteous Imperium. Peasants who were taken to Urak 5 to serve House Orselio were never seen or heard from again either. They became loyal servants and toiled for the good of the great dynasty. Why should they ever return to their filthy, squalid abodes? The old servant lets out a moan, and dark stain in his arm. Okay. Any concrete evidence? Your ladyship, I'm prepared to swear on my life and soul May the late light of the Emperor preserve it. It's that it is not conjecture. We have been living under Viat's rule for decades now, and things have only gotten worse, and worse with every passing year. The people can no longer tolerate the nightmare that lurks within the walls of the estate. I see no shadow of deceit behind his words, and even so, I would have noticed. I know I would have noticed signs of which, except whenever Venza hosts one of her dances at the palace, she sends me away to search the rebels. You accuse the rogue traders appointed governor of heresy. If your words are false, they themselves are tantamount to heresy. But if what you say is true, if it is true, then your sacrifice will be a credit to you, good man. I swear, I'm not lying. Pray for me, holy sister. And for Janus. I'm not sure I'll last long. What secret runes? Hidden chambers within the palace. I've never been inside, thankfully. The servants who are allowed in, the ones the governor trusts, they change. She changes them, pretties them up, defiles them. Your ladyship, if you permit a dying man to make one last request, don't tell anyone that it was me. That it was me who unlocked the doors. If you do, they'll go after my family. I will keep your secret. Please, save us. Save Janus. Dun dun
Let us
dun.
not dawdle.
Don't believe I can do anything about it just yet. Let's go in and see if I can just instantly confront her. It would be an interesting way of solving this entire issue.
Keep your wits about you.
Yep, we want to see the governor. You are forcing settlements to pay tithes in human bodies? What? Really, Jet? You speak as if you actually believe the claims of those wretched peasants. I do not ask anyone to pay tithes in human bodies. I am reducing the burden on settlements which had suffered as a result of unsuccessful experiments involving enriching food, and I am gathering the worst affected subjects who are no longer capable of work for further study. Theobald and Felak tried to limit the effect of my powers I had on lowborn servants. The stations, laboratoriums ran experiments for those. Okay. I must take my leave. I don't believe her for obvious reasons. Interesting that Ylret can only use Eldar gear now, because that did not used to be the case. Kind of makes sense though.
Is there money to be made? I always keep my options open.
Your ladyship, please do not stray close to the buildings. One of the terrorists from today's attack has holed himself up in there. What's going on here? Ready to report, your ladyship. We conducted a sweep of the area after the attack. All of the assassins were arrested or neutralized, except the one. He sealed himself inside. He already injured 2 wardens who tried to reach him. There's no need to worry. We'll poison him and clear the last dregs of dirt from the estate. I have only one question, officer. Why have you not already done it? The rogue trader is here. The longer you delay, the more you put her life needlessly at risk. It is inexcusable. Your ladyship, The barrels of poison were only just delivered. We're ready to begin now. I want to talk to the person inside. Are you sure? It's not exactly safe, your ladyship. It's alright. I'll take a look around. You dare question me? I want to solve the blood... Yeah, without little blood as possible. As you wish, your ladyship. Piss off! You won't take me alive. Better to put a bullet in my brain than let the governor's dogs get their hands on me. I am Jet, rogue trader and sovereign of this planet. In the name of the Emperor, open this door! Do you think I'm an idiot? Examine the door. Now, the door looks solid and formidable, but you notice dark marks on the hinges, a sure sign the material is degraded. Try and break down the door. Yes. Don't shoot yourself. Don't shoot yourself. It can't be. The rogue trader. Your ladyship, have mercy. You are the sovereign of this planet. Only you had the power to save us. Youth is a time of recklessness. I heard that said to me more than once in the Scholar Progenium, and during my novitiate. But youth is also a time of directness. Let us listen to this young man before we judge him. I agree with the sister here. Perhaps people don't become rebels because everything in their lives is rosy. And the kid's green is grass. It'd be a shame to kill him for nothing. Something is wrong on Janus. I can feel it. Maybe he can shed some light on what's going on. Save you from what? From the governor, from Governor Viat. Everyone here knows what she's doing to us. We've put up with it for a long time, hoping somebody would intervene and help us, but nobody ever did. She's turned the whole planet into a slaughterhouse. People are rounded up like groks from settlements, supposedly to go to the palace, and they're never seen again. Her servants pour something over the fields, and then the people lose their minds. They start hearing voices and seeing evil spirits. And while we're dying, she's sitting behind her white walls, feasting on our bones. Sacrifices, madness, pain, death. Even in so primitive a society as this, such rites seem senseless. Not worthy of such efforts. What is the random quirk of nature? Or something darker? I was taught that peasants have a tendency to exaggerate their suffering due to sloth and weakness of spirit. You're telling me the people are seeing evil spirits? Who's behind the rebels? Your ladyship, I beg you, don't ask me that. I can't sell out my brethren. But the others... it's over for me, but the others, I won't betray them. There will be no end to the war on this planet until I get the handle on the situation. But to do that, I need to meet with your leader. As long as you keep your word. I've never been in their camp. None of us have. Only the chief saw one person from their base. He came a few times, bringing weapons and orders. He said he represented a greater force than we could imagine. And he said that the governor's dogs will one day pay for their reprisals in the settlements. But that's not where they're hidden. They keep a distance from ordinary folk. We have it all worked out, so that if anybody gets caught, the others aren't caught as well. But I swiped the chief's vox. I thought, after I killed the governor, I could use the message coordinates to find the base and hide out there. That's everything I know, your ladyship. Give the rebel an easy death. The people waiting outside will put you through taunt. See, why is that not Iconoclast? I'm going to let him live. Your lady, thank you. I never thought I'd survive this. Long live Rogue Trader von Valencius. Ah, there we go. Heretical, make an example of him. Publicly flay him. Escort this man to safety at the Koronus estate. He is free to go. With deepest respect, your ladyship. It will be done. There we go. So we did gain some Iconoclast. Thank you, your ladyship. But even if we were, you know, it shows that we're different. You know, it means, gives us more, you know, talk, means we can talk more.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
Okay. Weird. Let's go to speak to Quint.
Let us
I
not
don't
dawdle.
think I can actually get anything off him yet, but there we go. Attilius Quint. Your ladyship, what an honor it is to address you in person. Allow me to introduce myself. Attilius Quint, Prefectus of the Officio Agriculture. I will preserve a record of our conversation forever. Yeah, no, nothing of use there. Basically, I now need to leave,
Keep your
return
wits
to my
about
void
you.
ship, and then we need to go and pick up things elsewhere. So that's Viat Estate done. Yeah, and now we've got to land here. But that is going to be something for next time, guys. Thank you very much for watching. I do hope you have been enjoying this. Please do like and subscribe if you are enjoying this playthrough. Comments down below. Comments for the comment gods. Let me know how you think I'm doing. If you think I should be doing certain things differently. And other than that, guys, as always, an extra special thank you to our channel members and Patreons. That's Monsterbound, Philip F, Nose, Andrew T, Prataru, Brandon, Space Ace 475, Coding Monster, J-Snare, Egg, Scrin, Newbie1 Kenobi, Jared Horn, and Good Sir Twisted. Thank you all for your support, and thank you everyone for watching. Cheers all.